Good morning, Eden. Good morning, guys. Hello. It is 7:43 a.m. Monday, March 16th. I got my black coffee. Can you see it? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, my. We're keeping that. It is, early in the morning, and it feels weird. I will not lie to you. It feels very weird to be here knowing I'm not going to see you guys. It's kind of crazy, a bit surreal, and I'm sure it's surreal for every single person. So here's what I want to do. During this time of quarantine, I want to provide you with things that will refresh your soul, because I think every single one of us is going to process this differently. I don't want to just say, hey, fear not, because this isn't a scary thing, because it is scary in some ways. I also don't want to overhype it. And so I'm excited together to, in an online way, kind of journey with you guys together through this. Now, this video is not going to detail all the things that has to do with video presentations. That will be another video that I will post in just a moment. But this one is about our assignment for today. Okay, so let's talk about it. We don't know how long we will be in quarantine. And quarantine is just something I never thought I would say, did you? We don't know how long it will last, but my heart is very heavy, okay? My heart is very heavy, of course, for everything that's going on, but for you guys, and let me explain why. As I'm thinking about everything, I am coming to you with a heavy heart because I fear for students' souls during this time. And I am fearful that there could be some damage done to our souls if we are not careful. Let me explain. I have seen so many posts asking for Netflix recommendations, what to watch. Looks like I'm re-downloading TikTok. Looks like this, looks like that. How am I going to fill this time? And here's what I want to say. I mean, a lot of the stuff on Netflix is great, but there's also a lot of stuff that isn't. And as much as I love The Office, I'm not quite sure that the best way for me to spend my time in quarantine is watching The Office for the 10 millionth time. And although I might convince Alicia to make a few TikToks with me, I'm not sure that I want to sit there and scroll for 8 hours a day on TikTok. Are you picking up what I'm saying? And I fear for the people and us that might be tempted to fill our time out of boredom with just garbage, because I think we all truly know that if we do that, our souls will feel so unsatisfied. And the truth is that honestly, we are not always ourselves in isolation. Actually, we're not our healthiest selves. And sometimes we can tend to act real different. I mean, you've heard the expression, right? Idle hands. Well, we're going to have a lot of idle hands. And I don't always like the person I am whenever I'm in isolation. And if we fill ourselves with stuff we would never normally watch or consume in a normal day or a normal life, but because we're bored, we're going to make an excuse for it, I think we will feel sick in our soul, even if we're not sick physically. Because I'm seeing some suggestions that are being thrown around of shows, of hobbies, of things to do that I think will satisfy our flesh. You can feel it pulling on your flesh, the drama, but they are so toxic for our soul. And I think a lot of us know that with the internet, there's a lot of evil there. And I think we could find ourselves getting in a lot of trouble if we're not careful and disciplined. And I think we won't feel at peace with God, that we will feel empty on the inside. So maybe God wants to do a new work in you, even during this time of quarantine. I'll say that again. I think that God maybe could want to do something new in you, even in quarantine. All right, so here's my question. Question of the day. What are you going to do? This is the reality. What are you going to do with it? What healthy things are you going to do for your soul? I'm going to post a list of things that I suggest on Shobi. Some of them will be spiritual, some practical. Some will be about how to strengthen your relationship with God. Some will be like, dude, You got a piano in your house, you should learn to play the piano. Things that will give us a purpose. So that's my question to you. What are you going to do? Treat it like a journal assignment, okay? And I want you to make some commitments. Of course, it's a school assignment, but make some commitments to yourself. Like, my body is a temple. I'm not just going to fill it with trash. If you're not sure what things you want to do, don't feel like you're signing in blood, I'm committing to these things. Maybe just what things sound good to you. Like, I think maybe this or this or this or one of these three things. So I'm going to post a list in Shobi of suggestions. You can go off that. It's definitely not extensive, but think through, please. What things are you going to do that will be healthy for your soul? Because I believe God wants to do a work in you, and how you spend your extra time after school, that's your responsibility. Stay strong. I'm praying for you guys.